Today we are unraveling the mystery behind a crucial aspect of home loans, repayment rates, German Tilgung. Ever wondered how this percentage can significantly impact not only your monthly EMI but also the entire lifespan of your loan? Hi, I'm Ajay, and this video will break down real-life examples to showcase the dramatic influence of different repayment rates on your property financing journey. Tilgung means nothing else than repaying your loan in certain partial amounts on a regular basis. In home loan terms, we speak about a percentage of loan which you would have repaid during the first year. 2% would mean that you would have repaid around 2% of the full loan in the first year of paying your EMI. The repayment rate significantly influences the EMI, the equated monthly installment, as well as the length of time in which the loan is repaid in full. Basically, a higher repayment rate helps you pay back your loan more quickly and pay overall less interest to the bank. This will result in a slightly higher EMI. On the other hand, a lower repayment rate will increase the tenure of the loan, but at the same time decrease your monthly payment towards the bank. Let's take a closer look at this with an example calculation. Assuming you bought a flat worth of 400,000 euros and took a 100% loan. So the initial loan amount is 400k. The aligned interest rate is 4%, the fixed term is 10 years, and the repayment was aligned at 1%. I'm choosing these figures just to make it easier for us to understand what's the calculation. Your EMI will be 5%, which is 4% interest rate and 1% repayment, of 400,000k, which is 20,000 per year, which is 1,666.67 euros a month. During the 10-year fixed interest rate period, you'll be paying 200k to the bank, 120 times 1,666.67, out of which around 151k was interest and 49k was towards the principal. The remaining loan after the 10 years will be around 351,000 euros. If there is no change in interest rate and the EMI going forward, you will have repaid the full loan in around 40 years and 4 months. Looking at the chart, you see that the curve of the residual principal of your loan is almost not decreasing the first few years, and the needle didn't even move much after the 10th year. Same example as above, 400k loan, 4% interest rate, 10 years fixed contract. But this time we choose a 2% repayment rate. The EMI now will be 6% of 400,000 euros, which is 24,000 euros per year, which in turn is 2,000 euros a month. During the duration of the 10-year contract, you'll be paying around 240,000 euros as EMI to the bank. The amount of interest you would have paid would be around 142k. The residual principal after 10 years would be 302,000 euros. Assuming the interest rate and the EMI do not change afterwards, you'll be done with the loan in 27.5 years. Looking at the chart, you'll see a steeper curve going downwards of the remaining loan. As you can see, the increase by just 333 euros a month make a huge difference on repayment period, as well as the residual principal after 10 years. The calculation shows that you can significantly influence your financing. You'll be paying significantly less interest and be done repaying the loan around 17 years faster by increasing the repayment rate from 1 to 2%, just by 333 euros a month. First, as the interest rate is relatively high as compared to the last 3 or 4 years, and to keep a property affordable, a 1% repayment may be feasible. If interest rates were to drop, we recommend going in with a 2% repayment. You saw the reason above in the example. Second, while checking in with your home loan consultant on the loan for your property, please also check on the lump sum payment option, which may be available free of charge. With this, you're allowed to repay a certain amount per year, which will directly reduce the principal amount and thus also decrease the duration of the loan. Typically, a 5% lump sum payment option is free of charge at the banks, and you'll need to ask for those actively in most cases. If you expect a higher bonus in the following years, you could also opt for a bank which offers a 10% lump sum payment option. If you have further questions on this, please don't hesitate to contact us. The contact details are in the description below. There are offers available from banks in which you're allowed to change the repayment rate during the fixed term contract. There are banks which do this free of charge 2 or 3 times in the 10 years, and some charge a lump sum fee of, say, 300 euros for this. So if you want to stay flexible, this also might be an option to increase the repayment rate during the term of the contract. Obviously, you can also decrease them to give you more financial flexibility.